Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendress, and welcome back to Naruto ShinobiCraft. Last time, so that I don't get my episodes mixed up, hold on. Yeah, last time we were continuing on with a bunch of Mahu stuff. For some reason I was thinking last time was fighting Otsutsuki and Sasori, but I think that was the episode prior? Maybe? Yes, I'm just completely blanking on how episodes went for a moment there. But yeah, we continued on with our explorations into Mahusukai. I have a couple other things I meant to put away but forgot, I guess. So, we made the explosion staff, because of course we did. It's my favorite item in almost any mod. Like, this thing is so goofy and I love it so much. It's literally a crater stick. Like, you just decide, yeah, I don't like you. You just no longer exist. So we did that. We went ahead and started studying ley lines, something I've never actually done before. So we have this pillar right here set up on one of the ley points, where one of the convergent points between all of them. It's kind of interesting that we set up our base like less than 100 blocks away from one. That's pretty well placed out, actually. And in fact, I very well could have just built off from there instead of here. It was a real chance that I set everything up right on top of it from the start on accident. So that's pretty cool. We managed to find some Fae and kill them to make this sorcery code, or this mystic code of first sorcery, which opens up this menu. We can do 3 scrolls that we have set up in here already. And whenever we do, we can just sort of cast this spell whenever we want. It's going to cost the mana, but isn't going to use the scroll. Although we can only use this 21 more times before we have to make a new one. So, Mystic Eyes, we can now see the ley lines, and in fact, if I were to lose some mana and stand there, we could pretty easily get more Fae, but we have some of the essence already here, which I should probably actually carry on us in case I need to make one of these on the fly. So there's that, and these, just in case. Oops, that's the wrong button. You can all sit in there. Cool. The other scrolls in here are one that allows us to make this bow of weapon projectiles, which basically shoots what other swords you have in your inventory. And that's the wrong button. The projection scroll, which we have set up to copy our Caliburn. Actually, it's set up to copy the good Caliburn because we sort of messed it up by doing that, and it resets it back to 4 damage. So now we have like this weak Caliburn. That's actually the real thing, and it's just kind of there, and we can keep using it. And then these ones, which are just stuck on 5 durability. But something I just thought of as I was about to start recording. Really, I need this to get smite real quick. Where's my books? There you are. Wall jump power, there we go. Smite. It's still Bane of Arthropods. We're looking for smite. Come on. You know, sharpness 3 is fine enough. 23.3. This is still a sword. It is still an enchanted sword, which means that basically we just have a copy of our best Caliburn, and whenever we want, we can just go in, toss it in here, and it's a full fix and actually a stronger copy of the sword. So that's a thing, although it costs quite a bit of Mahu to do that, which I now have more gems and they're all filled up. Like, the number of gems we have just keeps going up. Yeah, I accidentally got rid of the good Caliburn, but it's fine. We can just copy it again and just boost it this way. So that works out pretty fine. Ow, rude. That Caliburn just sits in there. You want to go? Fine, then. Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, Mahu's Sukai stuff is very powerful. It is a really cool mod, actually. It's pretty basic. You just stick Catalyst into a circle, and things just sort of happen. But once you get into it, there's some really cool stuff going on. Anyways, you all can sit in there, you go in there, both of you go in there. Don't really need you out anymore. Cool. Anyways, what are we going to do today? Is it time to start getting into some fights? It might be time to start getting into more fights. Because I mean, we have that tailed beast scroll that's been sitting in our backpack for like 5-10 episodes or something like that now. But we can't really do anything with it because we still don't have the 4 symbol sealing jutsu to seal one in ourselves. And we also need the Tenshinhan before we can properly get into hunting all the tailed beasts so that we can get a hold of the Jutsu I can't remember the name of. The ghetto statue. Yeah. The Tenshinhan, or technically the Rinnegan, but the Tenshinhan shares more or less the same ability set, has an ability that allows you to capture all the tailed beasts into the ghetto statue. And before we can hunt down all of the tailed beasts, we kind of need it. Otherwise, we're just going to have to keep fighting them multiple times in order to actually capture them. So, I would love to do a tailed beast, but we keep having to hold off. Which means, time to go hunting for more Otsutsukis. Or otherwise, we could just hunt for... We could take care of an Itachi and an Obito. That seems just about as rough as fighting 8 more Otsutsukis, but... yeah. We're gonna go for the Tenshinhan first, just because we started with the Byakugan, and I think that makes it easier to use the Tenshinhan. But it would be cool to also just get the Rinnegan whenever we want to. So, how do we want to do this, though? I do also want to fight an Itachi. I don't know, there's options. Let's head back to spawners, because this has kind of just become our a fighting point for taking on cool opponents. Hello, Hiruko, Puppet for Sorcery. You can just hang out over there. I think this is as good a spot as any. Who are we fighting? It's not like we have it's not like we don't have choices. Eden is still a maybe. Kisame is... Kisame's an option. It's the least important of between Otsutsuki and Itachi. But I think Kisame is technically weaker than either of them, but that is a big maybe technically. There's a lot of heavy lifting with some of those. Also, why is Datara so common? It seems like it seems like it decides one of the Akatsuki it wants to be the most common spawn, and then it just spawns them in droves. Also, Kabuto. We still need to find another Kabuto. Ah, that's an explosive ninja. Rude. Fly. And... offensive armor. Gotcha. That worked fairly well. Just bomb him from the sky with the offensive armor. Oh, wait, no, he wasn't dead. We good? Think we're good. Oh. Genjutsu scroll and experience. For a second, I thought it dropped the scroll for Earth column, which would be cool because you can't get it otherwise. But nope. Although that is also it's also a case that could just happen, where it could give you one of the scrolls you can't get legitimately off of a random ninja drop. So I suppose maybe I should have held off on giving ourselves the adamantite chains. Anyways, who are we about to fight? I don't think the Mystic Code's going to be very helpful in this fight, so you can just sit in here. Same with the bow. We're going to start this fight off with a bang. Caliburn's probably more useful than Kubiberi Bocho. The Rapier's probably not going to see much use anymore either, but just in case, avoiding armor is probably more important than the extra damage in some situations. You can go in there, you can go in there. We have a whole bunch of these military ration pills that we just kind of don't need because they only do 200. Unless it's instant, in which case that could counteract the fact we need to eat still. Let's see, Rasen's Shuriken, Lightning Chakra mode, of course. Have you in the hotbar, and Rasengan. Rasen's Shuriken can go there, I guess. Still never actually tried the Shadow Clone Jutsu clone technique, but I still never really figured it out. But, of course, I've been I've been rambling for the last few minutes, so just need to go sleep. Oh, that's not the right thing. Ow. Really, 1 second. So, who are we fighting? Kisame? It might be Kisame, actually. Like, the other options in our backpack right now are Itachi, Otsutsuki, and Eden. Eden we tried fighting before, and we know he's an absolute menace. Itachi's Itachi. Like, we technically tried fighting him before and literally couldn't hurt him. we never got a chance to fight Kisame, and Otsutsuki we've already beaten once, although we need to beat a bunch, so I don't know. And then at home, I think we also have an extra Hiden and a couple Dataras, so let's do Sharkman, shall we? Why not? Ow! Oh, we started the fight instantly. No, you're just deciding you want to butcher a bunch of horse girls, did you, Kisame? You lots are very sure of yourselves, but it's not going to end well. Oh, do you usually summon clones? Or did it? Yeah, it definitely looks like it. Otherwise, it just summoned a bunch of them on top of each other. Explosion! I'm in range of that. That's bad. Oh, did I just hear a Fae? Explosion! Ow. Oh, your defenses don't protect you from that. Oh, my defenses don't protect me from that, especially when I don't have them on. Oh, I got hit by a water prison, but there's a clone done. Ow, water dragon kind of hurts. Turn both of those on. Oh, your defenses are pretty strong, actually. Oh, sorry, clone. Okay. This isn't exactly going very well. Oh, did I just crash the game by pressing that button? I just crashed the game by pressing that button, of course. Okay, we're back. Lightning. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a problem. I sort of forgot about Samehada. So, our opponent, Kisame, has a very special sword. That will completely drain away your chakra if he makes contact. Kind of an important thing to forget about there. Sorry, horse girl, didn't mean to attack you there. You're not actually who I'm fighting here. And there goes all my chakra again. Can you stop? I remember this fight being kind of annoying, but this is more than I realized. We fly, fly, fly away. Fine then. I'm in range of that. This is not my greatest idea. Explosion. How come it did 0 damage that time? Oh, and my poison thing's already gone away. Really? Fine then, I guess we're starting this fight from scratch. Okay, I remembered there being some problems with this fight, but for some reason I forgot just how bad Kisame could be. Fine then, I guess it's that part of the fight where we both just sit in our corners and heal up for a bit, because that's sort of how it kept going with Otsutsuki too. Yeah, already broke the antidote charm, armor's not looking very good. Thankfully, even though we cast like 2 or 3 explosions, we're still fine on mana because our baseline is still almost 5,000 at this point. I guess I can steal some experience from just random mobs around the place to try and get our armor fixed back up before we try again. That's not a bad idea. Oh, I can't go too far. Kisame will despawn. Sorry. Actually, why don't I just catch you back in the... Oh, that's probably the safer option here. You're back at full health anyways. So, give me that back. Time to rethink our strategy here. Mana-wise, we can still keep going. I should probably at least get the armor somewhat fixed up back again. All of you can just go in there. Yeah. Chakra is always going to be a problem in this fight, so... I either need to try and be more careful about getting hit, which is very difficult when you're constantly in a water prison, or I need to... I don't know. I remember this fight being annoying, but I forgot it was going to be this much more annoying than any of the other options. Lightning Chakra mode's a must, although we're not going to keep it very long. So starting off the fight with an explosion is pretty good, but it seems like they have less defenses and then activate their major defenses when the fight actually starts. Hitting that creeper gave us, like, slowness form. What just happened there? What's the best way to do this? Lightning Chakra mode's a must. Maybe hiding in Ash to try and guarantee some hits. trying to get distance and land a Rasen Shuriken is going to be a pain. And Rasengan has proven to be less than useful against these stronger opponents. I really don't know how we're gonna do this. That activated. Aw, dang it. Get some distance, get some distance. And you want to deactivate for a moment? Yes, you do. Cool. You didn't even take How did you take damage there? Oh, and of course, every time it does that, it's going to summon... one of its clones is going to be a special thing. But, let's avoid hitting ourselves with the, with the explosion this time, shall we? Explosion! Now, you have to say it every time. Ow, I was not out of range. And... oh, I have caught myself. Oh, thank you, body replacement. Oh, hold on. Oh, we're in shark mode. This has gone better, at least. Yeah, this is his tidal wave attack. This is where I remembered things getting tough, but I guess it was tougher at the beginning, too. Basically, he fuses with his giant sword, and now every attack is going to drain our wear health. Oh, I literally cannot use that move fighting him. Cool. Thanks, game. Okay, we're back. It's more than a little bit sad that one of our strongest jutsus is one of the least stable ones in the mod, apparently. Also, it's so cool that we start with 0 Chakra and no lightning mode, and now we're just instantly stuck in water prisons and stuck back at wave 1 because the game's unstable. Cool. It's so cool. It's so much fun. And I'm just getting water prisoned on cooldown. As soon as I get out, I'm instantly back in it. Rude. Whatever. The crashes are so annoying. If it was every once in a while, it would be fine, but it's super common. If it took like 2 minutes to load back up, it would be... if it took like 1 minute, a minute and a half to load back up, it would be fine. It takes like 5. If it didn't start me on 0 chakra, 0 jutsu, everything despawns, everything deactivates, but as we're in the middle of a fight, it would be fine. But it doesn't. There are so many problems with the crash, and I don't have any way to counteract them because I pressed a button I shouldn't have. Like if I pressed the C button in the middle of a fight, I basically crash, which super sucks because it's one of our strongest jutsus. Oh. Whatever. I need to head back home and get a new antidote charm real quick, so let's do this. Oops. It's a good thing I didn't teleport right next to a villager. So, let's go ahead and grab a new poison thing. I think I have plenty of them saved in here. There you are. Keep 2 on us for the moment, because apparently we're going to need them. You can go in there, you can go in there. So many of our own things. You can go away. Inventory management is never my forte. You go in there. And so, I just almost blew up everything with a Rasen Shuriken. That would have been bad. Good enough there. Okay. So, we can beat Kisame. I just need to be careful not to press the C button at any point at all during the entire fight. It's super easy to avoid doing when I charge button is on X and I might have to do that and they're right next to each other. Yay. Anyways, to back up the full chakra, lightning chakra mode gets activated. We're still fine. We could still launch... Ah, I actually avoided activating him this time. I was fast enough. But... the explosion is just so big, I have to be, like, here launching it. Like, that is probably still too close. Let me fly, game. I have flight on. There we go. I think I'm out of range this time. Explosion! I was not out of range this time. Did I not do damage? Somehow I didn't do damage on that one? Weird. Oh, I didn't get caught in that water. Prison. Come on. Hopefully he didn't despawn instantly. Where are you? Did I drag him home with me again? Did I drag the Kisame home? No! Cool! He just instantly despawned! Sometimes this game, I swear, it's just rude. Like, should have had that fight so many times. Game crashes. Instantly stuck in the middle at the beginning of the fight again, so have to try and counteract it and start over again. Then accidentally teleport away, and he's just gone. Whatever. That's more than a little annoying. Whatever. I guess we're moving on to the new opponent. Who should have had that fight, but... Anyways, who's next? Otsutsuki or Itachi? Hello, Rogue Puppet Ninja. Go away. Wow, can I break a puppet at least? Or hit you? Wow, you are tough to hit. Gotcha. That's actually a kind of tough opponent if you're not ready for it. Let's actually head home and sleep real quick. Actually aiming that as you're falling is kind of tough. But sleep through the night, that should automatically recharge your stuff. And back out we go. Back out we go. Itachi, Eden, or Otsutsuki. Oh, excuse me. Atatsuki? Atatsuki? What? Itachi? Sure, why not? We have multiple of him. If he despawns, we can just bring him back out instantly. Oh, you start hostile. You want to fix yourself? There you are. So, Itachi. Lightning Chakra mode on. I mean, we're gonna start this the same way. We can launch like a dozen of these still. Explosion! That did 0 damage. Ow. We got Amateratsu'd. Itachi we might be able to Revolving Heaven on. Did we get Genjutsu'd as we did this? Like, why did I stop being able to move? Oh, turn off flight. I don't need it for that moment. I know he's here somewheres. Oh, there you are. You just pieced out of the fight, huh? You just decided I wasn't worth your time? You just keep ignoring me. I was able to one-shot an Itachi by surprising him with a Rasengan before, but how are you meant to actually fight him? Because I can't break past any of his defenses, and the thing is he's not even using... come on. How do I do this? I know for a fact I beat him before, like, in like a previous world, like a year ago, last time I played this on my own. But I don't remember how I did it. Also, I like how these crows are straight up just invincible. Itachi, every time he uses his crow attack, he just pieces out of the fight. Rasen Shuriken. Oh, he dodged that one too. Oh, that one did damage at least. Ow. Oh, he's just there. Why is that one so loud in comparison? Like, it's usually a little loud, but that one was just turned up to 11 for some reason. Where is he? Even with the rapier, which is meant to bypass armor, I cannot get past him. He dodged it. I truly don't know how to beat him. I missed. So the good thing is we're not exactly dying right now. He can't do enough to us, but we can't exactly kill him either. Which the fact that we're not dead makes me think this is a fake anyways, so... Amaterasu. Dang it. That was a good lineup too, and then he just caught us in his Genjutsu. Rasen Shuriken. Ah, he ran right through it as it was coming at him. Kisame and Itachi are the two most annoying Akatsuki members to fight, but for kind of different reasons. Also, I'm still not entirely sure how he took nothing from the first explosion. You're coming at me. Let's try and charge this to a 1 and try to hit one on time. Or I guess I'm hitting him with a 2. That one's going to be almost impossible for him to dodge. And I hit myself with it. I hit my... Oh, that's a Susanoo. This is a real one. Oh, this is a real one. Oh, okay. That is interesting. We didn't even get to see the Susanoo. Oh, he took fall damage in there. We launched this... Oh, I can't believe this is a real one. And his Susanoo just insta-died because I hit him with a 2-strength Rasen Shuriken. Okay, this is going well. This is going much better than expected. What about a maxed out Rasengan? Will that be able to do anything to you? I think Rasengan maxes out at 10 though, so trying to get it... Oh, it's only 3. Rasengan! He just face tanked that. Oh, that's a Susanoo. Oh, yeah, this is definitely a real one. Ow, 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 ow. Let me go. Oh, he water prisoned us and genjutsu'd us. Something's going on here. Can I fly away? Ow, 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 ow. I don't even know what's going on right there. Oh, oh, oh. Why did I stop to get a picture? Can I charge while getting... I can charge while in genjutsu. That's actually kind of cool. Itachi! I can't believe this is a real one. I thought this was a fake for the longest part of this fight. Caliburn is breaking through Susanoo fairly well, actually. But I can break through his Susanoo. I can't break through his normal defenses. Is that little tink noise like him blocking with a shuriken? Or a kunai, rather? Is that what's happening? Also, your Amaterasu is kind of hurting. Oh, Amaterasu actually drains chakra, doesn't it? That's how I'm losing that 10 at a time. Or is that lightning chakra mode? It could actually go either way, I'm not sure. So we're locked in another genjutsu. His Susanoo's on top of us. Start breaking through. Charge chakra for a moment. Oh, this is the first time in a while chakra's been the issue in a fight. Or, oh, something just drained 2,000. Yeah, Amaterasu is doing something towards our chakra. No, I'm not entirely sure what. Oh, actually, somehow this fight is also draining our... Did Caliburn just get torn out of my hand? Where is it? Did we break a Caliburn? I can't move. This isn't even genjutsu at this point. I just can't move. What is happening? Let me go. Rasen. Ow. Shuriken. Come on, Susanoo's gonna die here, obviously. It's a question of, will it be able to break through and kill Itachi too? Yes! Oh boy. Did we get the eyes? Did it destroy the eyes? I don't know. If we killed an Itachi and didn't get the eyes out of it, after finally killing Otsutsuki and also not getting the eyes out of it. Oh, game, you have a sick sense of humor. Game, you are rude. Like, what is this? How long does the Amaterasu last? It just lasts forever, almost. What is draining our... Oh, yeah, I'm underwater. Yeah, we have a skill for remaining underwater. That's right, that's why we're draining there. Turn off lightning chakra mode. We beat a real Itachi. Like, that was a real Itachi. He was launching Susanos and Genjutsus all over the place. And again, game, you just say no rewards. What is this? What is my luck? Why am I this unlucky? This game is rude. Like, that is just rude. Whatever. Now what? Do we try beating another Otsutsuki just for the game to say no rewards? Everything has just said no rewards for some reason. It's so annoying. But let's head home. I need some inventory stuff to deal with. Should actually refill the jet. Put that away. That was almost bad. Let me deal with some inventory stuff real quick, because it's kind of a mess right now. And then I guess we'll go from there. My annoyance has shifted from the game to myself. So, I realized something while clearing inventory. We did not get the Itachi name tag, which means that it is not a question of the ice not dropping. It is a question of the rewards being destroyed by the Rasen Shuriken. Which is super annoying, because the Rasen Shuriken ran out perfectly as Itachi died. Which means that if I had launched that thing a quarter of a second earlier, it would have probably killed Itachi without destroying the rewards. Ah, dang it, game, dang it. That's how, Like, apparently I messed that one up, not the game. Although, that shouldn't destroy rewards. Like, if there was no other way to do damage to Itachi, which so far we haven't found one. Every other jutsu I tried literally just bounced off him, besides the Rasen Shuriken. How are you supposed to actually kill him and get the rewards? Like, what jutsu is capable of breaking through his defenses that isn't Rasen Shuriken and isn't also going to destroy the drops? What could it be? I mean, maybe he just has weakness towards all wind jutsus, and maybe going air bullets or something would be able to help? Or maybe chakra flow, adding chakra into all of our attacks instead of using the defense from lightning chakra mode? Which is scary, but maybe plausible. And I'm saying all this strategizing for the next Itachi fight. But the odds of the other Itachi we have also being a real one and also going to drop the eyes is very, very, very low. Like, I want to say there's only a 10% chance to get a real Itachi. What jutsus do we think would be able to bypass his armor? Like, the problem is, we basically only have fire and Rasen Shuriken. I guess I can try False Darkness. It's an option. I don't really see any better ones, and none of our physical hits were breaking through. I guess we Rasen Shuriken to get him low, and then go from there to do the final little bits with a different jutsu. Also, I completely forgot to actually go get a new Caliburn. No idea if that one broke or got dropped and destroyed, but doesn't really matter much since they're now infinite for us. It's hard. There's our extra Caliburn, although that can go back in there, grab out the Lapis, and you go in here, knock back 2. You know what, I don't care really about boosting it to 2 damage, I just need to make sure it's enchanted. If I happen to have gotten Smite, that would have been nice, but, so, there are, yeah, whatever. Obito, we're still probably holding out on you, you're a real threat. Also Naruto. Although we have beaten Otsutsuki, so you're a maybe at this point. I think Naruto, Otsutsuki, and Obito are all about on the same wavelength of about 800 health, to 800 to 1,000 or whatever. So we could probably beat any of them at this point. But let's head back over here. I do want to see another Jiraiya spawn, but it hasn't happened yet. I didn't try right-clicking on him to see if he could actually give us Sage Mode. Mahu's doing fine. Maybe a little bit lower than I'd like, but it's good enough. Maybe there's a thing in here I want to do? Offense armor for blocking some attacks. Air cooling. Storm core? Maybe didn't even try it. Maybe Bomber Lance, but actually hitting it on him is probably going to be annoying. Arrow Separator's probably a no, too. Airblade and Volcanic Ball. Most of these are going to be pretty hard to hit, but Stormcore will draw him in a little bit. So, sure. I guess we can try it. I don't think it's going to do any real damage, though. They'll grab out the Itachi, and I guess we'll do this rematch now. And fly away. Let my clone just get in there for a moment. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Cool. And, as we have been doing with all of these fights, explosion! Yeah, he just doesn't care. Lightning Chakra mode. Rasengan! Will you die Really? How many times am I gonna shoot myself with a Rasengan? Like, what did it get stuck on there? Oh, he can aim those things, apparently. Oh, you're kidding. I just missed it. Oh, he ran into it. Good job there, Itachi. He's coming at us. False darkness. Or not. I think that made contact, but I don't know if that was any of that damage was from this or that was all the Rasengan. Let me out. Let me out of the Genjutsu. False darkness. Is it gonna launch? It's going between the bats at least. Let's try launching it at a 2, or at as much as possible. It's so hard to tell if that's actually doing damage. Hold on, this one only has 122 health. I think the other one had 280. This is definitely a fake. False darkness. Oh, okay, that jutsu can in fact do damage to him, which is good to know. Either that or he has managed to fall into the water and fall into a block and do damage to himself. Okay. So, does he just have really good defenses against anything that's not a really powerful jutsu? And this jutsu can just break through, I guess? Cool. So we can know how to beat him without Rasen Shuriken. That's good. I really should have been working on more. Oh, I drew all the bats together at least, but didn't actually hurt him. Okay. So we know how to beat Itachi now. Wait, is that a... I thought the Amaterasu was a Susanoo for a moment. I got him. But since it's a clone, it drops like a log and a kunai. Cool. Ooh. You know, that makes me somehow more sad that we didn't manage to beat the first one, because it was literally as simple as just using one of our other jutsus. Like, I became over-reliant on the Rasen Shuriken despite the drawbacks of it, and very easily could have actually gotten his Sharingan today, and just didn't. Is it hubris? It might be hubris in a way, or just over-reliance, overcompensation, something. I don't know. I'm just sad at myself now. You and you can go in there. You and you can go away. So, at this point, we know that we can quite simply manage to beat Itachi. We can beat, I was gonna say we can beat Kisame, but that's still a maybe. Otsutsuki we can beat, it just takes a long time because of all their health. Datara, we managed to beat pretty much the first time we fought him. We can look at this one. That's Naruto. This doesn't show the Kabuto fights, so we'll have to do those in a moment. White Zetsu we can beat, they're just rare, and we actually need to beat a bunch of them. Might Guy we haven't seen. I want to say that's actually a trainer that's supposed to spawn in the villages, so might end up spawning you in soon. Itachi we can beat, we just need to find the real one again and actually get the rewards. Crows, Zabuza we beat, no problem. Haruka-sensei, we're gonna have to respawn. Sakura, we're gonna have to respawn. Tenten, we're gonna have to respawn. Ten Tails, Giant Dog, Kisame. So, Kisame is still an opponent to fight. Opponent to beat, rather. Then it's the Tailed Beast, obviously. Kankuro, I don't recognize. Tamari, I don't recognize. One of two different Kakashis, because the other one we saw was the Kabuto one, so we could still go beat him. Don't know who you are? I think that's a different Anbu. Ninja Iwa, Ninja Iwai, Ninja Konoha, Ninja Kumo, Suna, Gara. Okay, so there's definitely still opponents we haven't seen or haven't fought yet. But we know that we can beat some of the scariest of them. No idea who that is. No idea who that is. Heden's a maybe now, so that's a thing. So we've actually managed to beat a decent number of all of them. Rogue Ninjas, Missing Nin, Iwa Rogues, Storm Rogues, Ninja Bandits. Jiraiya we beat, Rogue Hanbu, Otsutsuki, the Edo Tenseis. We do need to find another Kabuto. That's pretty important. Kabuto, Obito, Naruto, and C.A. Darui, Kakashi, Kimimaru, we still haven't technically beaten. Still haven't seen a medical ninja spawn, but they work like the shinobis that you can tame. So yeah, there's still opponents to beat. We know where there's a Kakashi, we know where there's an Obito, we know where there's a Naruto, so there's 3 of them. I've seen C's before, what I thought was supposed to spawn with the other 2, but I've never seen the other 2 spawn for some reason. I don't know. Well, I have open monster balls ready, so might as well actually go capture some of our other targets before we end off. So Naruto is just over here. Might as well go put him in a ball. And should probably actually capture the extra Kakashi while we're at it. Or, nope, you're not Kakashi, you're Otsutsuki. Actually, I think that's a special Otsutsuki, that's kind of rough. So there's you two. And if we head back to Tempa Base, which is there. You just exist here, you're fine. He should be right up here. Where are you, Rogue Ninjas? Oh yeah, I was running around here during a blood moon, that's right. Hey, Kakashi. Ow, rude. I think I noticed something about that Kakashi before it went into the ball, but we'll deal with that later. And there we go. Little bits of lag in this area. I don't think the game likes the the autumn oak leaf stuff. But we now have 3 new opponents to join the ranks, with Heden, who still needs to be beaten again. Still needs to be beaten, period. Actually, we can probably organize this a bit better by who's been beaten and who has never been beaten, or who's been beaten and needs to be beaten again. Out rude. Because I still have Datara and Heden in here. And in fact, I can probably just beat these Dataras in like a quarter second or something like that. They're not very strong. I just need to be careful not to blow up anything important. You know what? Let's open the things so we have them on hand. Lightning Chakra mode. Honestly, this fight is going to be so fast that I don't even need to worry about the village too much. Do not throw out the Heden on accident. That would be bad. Oh, this is a special one. I got the ball back, that's good. You know, I hate the sticky effect. Like, that is the worst effect in the entire Infernal's mob. Yeah, whatever. I hate that effect so much. Like, it's so bad. Like, it's not fun. Did he despawn instantly? He despawned instantly. You know what? Fine. Don't care about beating him if it's sticky. Like, that's just annoying. This is the other Deidara? Oh, hello there. Oh yeah, you do your explosive clone thing. Actually, that did very little damage. Why did... Interesting, I once again accidentally brought a mob with us. But did that Deidara just disappear? I cannot leave the house. It's fine then. I was expecting those Deidara fights to actually go at least okay. And neither of them actually went anywhere, because accidentally teleported away and deleted the Deidara from existence. Cool, whatever. Yeah. If it wasn't such a good jutsu, I would get rid of Flying Thunder God. But it's way too good. It just has some pretty bad drawbacks if you're not careful. And I am not careful enough. But anyways, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. We have 2 extra balls for grabbing anything important that comes up. But for right now, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank you all one more time for watching, and we need to make a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura and Goddess of the Star-Filled Void. Thank you both so much for the extra support. I'm really, really grateful for it. But without further ado, for real now, take care, everybody.